To preface this is a review podcast of No Time to Die, and
Spoilers.
for the 1% of people that care, yes, this format is replacing Geeky Komori. We're gonna do a less, not really a podcasty thing, more of just a discussion type format thing, and who knows who will be on it? We'll see.
Yeah, it's mostly the same thing.
Yeah. So again, we have me and Casey from the
Yo.
Geeky Komori, the now defunct Geeky Komori podcast.
They got
Yeah.
killed by Trash Taste.
Yeah, we did get killed by Trash Taste.
We had a monopoly for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we did. It was like 2 months, but
Oh,
we
it
got a
was
good like
longer.
5 episodes out.
Yeah, it was a pretty good run.
Yeah, dude, the Index episode is still so good.
That was a great time.
Yeah.
Index slaps. I don't
Index
care
does
what anyone
slap.
says.
Dude, I just started reading the books. I finally got back to it after
Oh my
like a
God.
whole year. I'm so
Yeah.
hyped.
Oh my god.
The books are fucking great.
There's so much content for Index.
There is.
It's
There's like 40
as long
novels.
as One Piece. It's
It is.
crazy.
It really
I
is.
just registered that like yesterday.
Yeah, it's so fucking long.
What is happening?
I don't know. And also, apparently, so that guy has other series other than Index, and apparently
Oh
they're
my
like just as good. Like
That's cool.
I've heard Apocalypse Witch is like amazing.
I think I've heard that too. I've been playing Temple Run for like 3 minutes while talking.
Oh, that's just whatever you gotta do.
Oh,
I
I
guess.
died!
No. Okay, so this film was originally supposed to come out in May of 2020. So
God.
what
I think
was
it
your
was-
what was it like your perspective going into the film, like at the theater?
I was just like confused.
Confused.
Because there was like 5 other people in the theater and they were all sitting in the same row as me. I was like, what? But
Did you
but there's
pre-ordered
so
your
many
seats,
empty
right?
Seats. Yeah. There were so many empty seats.
Damn.
Someone got into an argument at some point.
Really?
That was like during the trailers.
Oh. Was it about
Yeah.
one of the trailers?
No, they were accusing someone of stealing their seat.
You know, just typical things.
Yeah,
I
it was like you probably could like sit anywhere and no one's gonna care.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
pretty
why people
much.
don't do that when the theater is very empty.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you the best seat in the entire theater. It's like all the way on the far left, like 4 or 5 rows from the very end. So you like no one
All
is
the way on
gonna
the
be
left.
sitting in front of you because you can like
Oh.
tilt your head to the left a bit.
I always go
on the
for
far
back
end.
middle.
And even if someone sits in front of you, you can still see the screen. And
Uh-huh.
also, you don't have to get up and pass a bunch of people.
Yeah, I did that at some point during the movie, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go fast.
I had to pee at one point. And
Yeah,
was
I did
really
have to
nervous.
pee.
I drank like a big thing of Sprite and then water,
Uh-huh. Yeah, that'll
and
do
ate
it.
so much popcorn.
I had a nice dinner before.
Oh god.
I went to a Greek place near the theater. I went to there once before. Maybe
Did
it
you
was 2019,
also-
maybe it was beginning 2020.
Did
But
you have reclining seats?
no, I did not. My IMAX theaters do not have reclining seats, but they are
Ah.
nicer. Like they're nicer
They are.
cushioning. Yeah.
Mine was broken for some reason. It wasn't
Damn.
like only the foot part was reclining, so I was like
Yeah, that's
sitting
kind of weird.
completely upright.
That's how you gotta do it, dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
It
the
was
funny
worth it,
the
though.
funny thing was like, so I walk into the theater because okay, so beforehand, I had class, and we got out at like 12, and I was talking to my friend, and he was like, yeah, I work at a movie theater, blah blah blah. And we were like, yeah, I'm gonna see it today, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna see it on Sunday, and talking about that, and we're talking about like Ava and stuff with some other guy who joined, so he told me he worked at a theater, so
Ooh.
but I was like, what if he works at the theater that I'm going to? And then I walk in, he's there, and he starts waving to me. And then like my mom is confused, so like she's like, wait, do we go there for our tickets? And I was just like, oh, go over say hi. And then she was so confused. I was like, no, this is my friend from school. And then we just went over.
Epic.
And,
Did you see it already?
No, I think he said he was seeing it on Sunday.
I wanted to work at a theater so bad. I applied like a couple years ago when I was like 16, 17.
Hmm.
I really wanted to work at a theater, but never heard back. I
Mm-hmm.
was so sad. The questionnaires that they make you fill out are so long.
Yeah, they are pretty damn long.
It's like crazy. They were literally like some of the questions were literally the exact same wording. So it was like, why did you put that there like 4 times?
Just completely useless. All right,
How
so
much? I'm a very busy man.
yeah. You know, places to do, things to meet. You know.
Yeah.
Um. So the trailers.
I only saw the like very first one and like one other one on YouTube or something.
On YouTube? No, not the trailers for the film. The trailers at the film.
Oh, there's like nothing interesting.
Nah, I saw there was.
There was
I
the
only
new
remember
Ridley
two,
Scott
honestly.
movie.
There was what?
The new Ridley Scott movie that looks terrible.
I have not heard what that is.
You know Ridley Scott, the guy who did Alien,
The Hack?
Blade Runner, the Hack,
Yeah.
as I call him. I don't know if that's controversial or not. I don't like him. I like Alien.
Uh-huh.
I like Blade Runner.
I would probably
like-
like Alien. I
I
haven't
like
seen
Gladiator.
it. Gladiator's probably cool as fuck.
Yeah. And I've seen most of his filmography, and I hate everything.
Yeah. I think from like what aliens onward, which I don't think was him, but
He didn't do
that
Aliens.
that era people stopped liking him.
He didn't do Aliens.
I know. I said it wasn't him.
I think they.
It was just that
Right.
era though.
I think they started hating him when he made the sequel to Silence of the Lambs.
I didn't know there was a
That
sequel
was
to that.
awful. It was so bad. It was just like. It just turned into Saw. It was just really violent for no reason.
Fucking Saw with Hannibal. I mean,
was.
that
It
sounds
was-
kind of
they
entertaining, but that's such a poor use of his character.
They recast Jodie Foster.
Of course they did.
Like, why?
Uh,
It was like, no, we're not talking about that though.
yeah,
Anyway,
shout out to Hannibal starring Mads Mikkelsen.
Still haven't seen it, but apparently it's like the greatest show ever.
I should see it. I'm a big fan of Mads Mikkelsen.
I do like Mads Mikkelsen. He was
Yeah.
in Casino Royale, which is
Yeah,
that's a
that's a
movie.
banger.
That's a banger. I watched that with my
So,
mom the other day,
yeah.
and she was really into it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So
That was funny.
what was it? There was this same trailer for the new Spider-Man, which
I didn't
like
see one.
even though it's the same trailer that was on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't think that movie looks good, but I will
No.
watch it.
Yeah.
But like, you know how you can kind of gauge in the atmosphere of a room? Like everyone seemed really hyped when that came on.
I don't know. You know, Marvel's always been doing the thing. They like the references. The fans like the
Yeah.
references.
I
They
don't know.
see
It's like
Spider-Man
it's
and
the-
other
there's-
Spider guys. and-
there's the yeah, there's the monkey brain. So there's the part of me who's like, I don't care
I
about
don't even
Marvel.
like
Like
Marvel, but I was kind of monkey brain, not gonna lie.
yeah, because like I don't care about Marvel, but the scene in the trailer where he turns around, he's in the Iron Spider suit. I'm like, oh shit, they're bringing Iron Spider back.
Who the fuck is Iron Spider?
No, that's just when he has the suit with the metal suit with the fucking spider legs.
Doc Ock?
No, Peter when he wears the Iron Spider suit. He had it in Infinity War.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah,
I like Tom Holland.
I do like Tom Holland quite a bit.
He's a very fun actor.
Yeah, and then there was another Marvel movie called Eternals, which looks like
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
But when it
So-
first started, I don't know the actor's name, but it's the guy who played Robb Stark in Game of Thrones is like the main character, and I was like, oh hey, that's my boy, I like him. And then
Marvel's
then
good
it
with
kinda looks like
casting,
shit.
at least.
yeah, they got all the boys. That film,
Really?
like Eternals, just has like 7 different Game of Thrones actors in it.
Why?
I don't know. It's just Marvel of Thrones, I guess.
Why?
Shout
No
out
one
to The
seems-
Bodyguard. Pretty good
My
show.
dad's kind of into Marvel, and he was talking about how boring the trailer looked.
It
for
looks
it.
really fucking boring. Cause like it just looks like there's a team who just all have the most generic like superpowers ever.
great. The Fantastic Four for the
Yeah,
8th time.
it is the Fantastic Four, but now with more
I'm
Rob
hyped
Stark.
for the like 3rd Fantastic Four reboot.
Sure, why not? I didn't see the first 3, so or the first
Oh,
2.
God. The very first one from like the 90s is insane.
Isn't that like the fan film or something?
No.
But that was a real
It's
film.
real. No,
Oh,
they like acquired the studio. I can't remember which studio it was.
was
They
it
acquired
unreleased?
No, it got released. They acquired the rights to Fantastic Four, and they were like told, "Hey, if you
Oh
don't make a
yeah,
movie, you lose the rights." So they just kind of like put
I
a
did
bunch
hear
of things
about this.
together. It's so bad.
Uh-huh. And then I
Oh,
did
man.
end up seeing the newest trailer for Dune, and I was like,
Oh.
Paul Atreides, more like Atreides nuts. God.
No.
It was a very good trailer. It
Oh.
had things in it. I'm very excited.
I was like prepared to look away if the Dune trailer started because I really don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I saw he was wearing
familiar
armor
with-
other than the armor that I saw before, and
Oh.
they did that weird thing where it was like his face in CG armor, and it looks kind of weird.
It might look better in the movie, maybe.
Possibly, who knows? It'll get patched like cats.
Not. Oh, God. That was 2019 also.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, what a year.
What a year.
My favorite movie.
Best year in cinema.
Totally.
Okay, so moving on. The opening scene. What did you think?
I didn't like the jump scare. It annoyed me.
Oh, yeah, when with the guy with the mask he was like in the doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
my mom jumped when that
I just
happened.
remembered why I didn't see many trailers. Because like for like 20 minutes the screen just wasn't working and I was getting a bit worried.
Oh, there's
They
like,
played, like
they were like, oh fuck, we haven't done this in a while.
yeah, there was like 20 minutes of a blank screen with sound coming out of it. And then there was the trailer for the Ridley Scott Gucci movie and like some other trailer.
Oh, that's what that was. I saw like I saw the end of that.
It looks so bad.
Yeah.
And then the movie started and I was like, oh, okay. No, the opening scene was fine.
If we get more
I
backstory
thought I
on
walked
the girl.
into the wrong theater at first though. I was like, has there ever been a single child in any James Bond
Yeah, that's
movie?
that's a good question because like I'm like, this is a like. You can see any other film opening like this, but typically James Bond films
No,
open
they
with
open
Bond
on
doing something.
Bond. Yeah. I know, it worked though.
It did, yeah.
Set up everything pretty nicely.
I like the attention to taking Spectre's characters and trying to do something with
Yeah,
them.
what the fuck was that about? They actually like kind of redeemed
Yeah,
Spectre.
They did. It was what like
And
Christoph
they-
Waltz was
They
good.
brought him back. I
Yeah.
had such a big smile on my face when he appeared. I
Because
was
like Christoph Waltz
"What?"
is such a good actor, and he was so
Yeah.
underutilized in Spectre.
Criminal. He was
Yeah.
so good in this one though.
Yeah, it was
He
sick.
stole the scene. He was there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just epic.
It was so good. So then, like, so yeah, we get the girl's backstory. I don't remember her name. Was it like
I remember
Madeline?
the actor who
Madeline?
plays her. I
Something
don't
like
remember
that.
the character's name.
yeah?
Is Madeline the name of the child?
It might have been. It might have been the girl. I don't know. I don't
Fucking crazy experimental Bond movie.
know. Yeah, definitely. We'll get into that. So you get her shit, and then like, and the editing just throughout this whole movie, the editing's fucking amazing.
Cool.
Um,
I don't know much about
that
editing,
scene
but I
is
thought it
great.
was really good. Everything really flew, like, had a good flow.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, then we immediately go from
The
that.
camera work.
Oh yeah, the scene in the ice in the glaciers, down into Italy. You know, it was so like the scene where Bond and the girl are driving in the car, and it's like
That was so good.
it's so like yellow. It just like
Yeah, it did like the Spectre color palette thing, but not terrible.
yeah, but not piss.
Yeah, it actually looked cool. It was like looked hot.
That scene like felt really old. Like it felt like
Did,
classical.
I think that's what they were going for.
Yeah.
There's a lot of references in this one.
Yeah, and then you get like the stuff with he goes to Vespa's grave and it blows up, and then shit just starts going wild. Like
Everything is he gets chased by like 100 guys
yeah,
after that.
he's like fucking driving motorcycles and
The
shit.
car,
He's
the
getting
car
like
part.
oh yeah, and he like ducks under the car hits the bump.
Leia's, they're just pumping the car full of lead for like 10 minutes, and Leia
Oh my
Seydoux'
God.
character is like, "Hey, I kind of don't want to die." And
James,
we go, and
please.
Bond's, he's
Yeah.
being a petty asshole, and he's like, "No."
He fucking rolls out the miniguns.
That was cool. Yeah.
Damn.
And he does donuts.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like the one thing I remember from the trailer back in the day.
Same. I remembered the jump because I was kind of annoyed that they even put that in the trailer because it looked pretty good.
Uh-huh.
It was like that jump looks so cool. Why is? Come on.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
No, the trailer was pretty good though, surprisingly.
Yeah. So oh yeah, it was like even like the cut to opening was experimental. Like
Oh.
so Bond's like, "Oh, you betrayed me and shit," which I mean, you could say what you will about how much that makes sense. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Watch
Casino Royale, no, it makes sense.
yeah, definitely. So
He's
like
got PTSD.
yeah. So Bond puts her on the train, and then the OP starts, which is like so polar to everything else, because it usually starts after like a big moment, like Bond just got fucking shot, and now he's drowning and shit. And then just, dude, the opening.
Set the tone pretty well.
Yeah, but dude, the opening.
What?
What do you think of it? What do you think?
I remember they released the song for it like a year ago on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I did not listen to that.
I remember people were pissed because they said Billie Eilish is doing the music, but
Was it Billie
I don't
Eilish?
know. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
she was fantastic.
really have a problem with her, honestly.
Yeah,
I think I'm in the minority because I think her music, like, I don't love it, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was Sia. I don't know if she's still a thing.
No. I liked the song, but I didn't really like the video.
Really?
Honestly.
I thought it was fantastic.
Kind of reminded me of Quantum of Solace with a little, like, sand.
No, that was the thing, because it referenced every other opening. Like
know,
it had the card suits, it had the sand, it had the ocean, it had the monochromatic.
I have to watch it again. I really want to watch this movie again.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was like, honestly, I think this opening might be my favorite one out of the Craig films.
I don't think the Skyfall opening will be topped for me.
Yeah, Skyfall is really good, but
especially watching that in theaters was.
Oh yeah, definitely. Experience I have not had.
Cringe. Kevin only watched the like Craig Bond movies. How long ago?
Like last year.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think he said you saw like one of them before.
No, I don't think so.
None?
No.
Whenever I watched like James Bond more than John Wick, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say the same. Excuse me.
Craig's just so good in the role.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, his performance in this one was really good too.
Yeah. I think my favorite part in the opening was when the guns form the double helix with the bullets.
Oh, that was crazy.
That was so cool. And then you have like the fucking
reference to like the crazy I don't remember what it was called.
The virus.
The virus.
Yeah, and then like it was all time themed, so there was like a big ass clock. And like
yeah,
because like the whole theme is just time and running out of it. And
it's
like
probably on YouTube already.
Hopefully. And that just like it ran so well through the whole opening. Then you have like the statues and like they're breaking apart and there's like rose thorns and shit.
I don't know. The visuals felt not like. I get they were referencing the other stuff, but it felt kind of repetitive. Like, I've seen this before.
I guess, but I mean, honestly, like when I see a Bond opening, like
it's really hard to explain why Bond openings are good or bad. You just know it when you see it.
Yeah, I feel like every Bond opening has like certain hallmarks, and I feel like hitting those hallmarks like is really good, although it might make things a little samey.
Yeah. I don't remember the really early Bond movies openings.
Yeah, I have not seen them yet. So I
remember
cannot
the
judge.
Goldfinger one and the Diamonds Are Forever, and that's about it.
Uh-huh.
I want to watch all of them now, though. Again,
The
from the
GoldenEye one's
beginning.
pretty sick. Oh yeah,
Oh, that was
definitely.
cool.
So I guess like the whole middle stretch.
Wait.
So
I
let's
got a
say
little lost at some point, so it's like
it's really fucking long. Let's say
it's a very long movie.
yeah, let's say everything after the opening and before the
There's
child
not
gets
really
introduced. Let's
there's
call
not
that the
much.
middle.
Yeah, well, there's not really much I would say would need to be cut out though.
Yeah, definitely. I thought
It's
it was
pretty
all
like tight,
yeah.
impressive. Honestly. I was super worried when because they said Sam Mendes was gonna direct it at first, and he did Skyfall, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
ooh. And they said this other guy whose name I had never heard of,
Yeah.
Kerry Joji Fukunaga or
Yeah.
something.
Half
Never heard of him
Japanese
before.
shows up. He's like, "Yo,
Yeah, I
what's
was
up?"
like, what? That's a little
It
concerning.
was I thought he did an
God, he
amazing
was
job.
so good.
The directing was so good. Like
Oh
the
my,
fucking
the shootout on the stairs, particularly.
oh yeah.
That reminded me of something from GoldenEye.
Uh I just like it's literally right after the OP when the Spectre guys, or I think it's Spectre, they come down the black suits like down the building and like
That was so funny.
yeah, that whole thing was so fucking cool.
Why were some of them hanging upside down to plant the charges for no reason?
I don't know, just some stylish boys over there.
I just thought it'd be cool. I actually
Yeah.
remember a lot of. Usually, when I watch a movie for the first time, I remember more so like the stories and a couple shots, but I actually remember most of the like shots and framing for this one.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I saw it like 2 days ago,
Uh-huh.
but that's I don't know. I thought the directing was really good.
Yeah. And then you got like they're talking about like bioweapons and shit.
That was kind of boring, but whatever.
I mean, I like that stuff.
I didn't really understand what was going on with the one guy they spared.
The
Like his character in
doctor.
general was a little weird and kind of boring.
I liked him. He was like he was
Just show
jumpy
up
and he was like switching sides all the time.
Yeah, it was a little confusing. I was like,
Uh-huh.
what? Okay, I don't feel like he really had a character. More so, just like did things.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's a Bond movie.
Yeah. And then like after that we see Bond doing his Bond thing on a beach, like living off the land, which is apparently he does that in like every film.
He does kind of retire after like every movie.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Dude,
Of the
like I think
I can't. What was the actor's name who played the 007 replacement? I can't remember her
I don't
name.
know. She was cool.
She was cool though.
Yeah, she
That
gets
scene was really
introduced.
funny when she like gets introduced, and you think Bond's gonna have sex with her.
Yeah, I love how they kept subverting that.
They did.
They
This
kept
movie
subverting
subverted
the
a lot of
Bond
tropes.
fucks, Bond meets woman, Bond fucks woman.
Yeah, I was super happy to see Leia Seydoux' character return too, because she's so good.
Which one?
Leia Seydoux.
Main girl?
Spoilers: the
Or-
girl he ends up marrying.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Yeah, definitely. She
This is gonna
She
be
finally-
big spoilers.
yeah,
by the way.
definitely. She finally got her chance to be in a good
Did.
movie. Also, like the whole time I was just like, "Oh shit, it's Quiet from Death Stranding. Let's go."
What?
Death Stranding, the Kojima game.
What made you think of that?
Cuz she's that. She's Quiet. Not Quiet.
Oh, she
Fragile.
voices someone in it?
No, it's the character is her. Like it's modeled after her. Everyone in that game is
interesting.
real actors. Like
Huh.
it's Mads Mikkelsen is in it and Troy
But she
Baker is in
doesn't
it.
voice her character?
No, she does.
Okay.
She played
cool.
her. She mocapped her. The fit like it
Epic.
looks like her.
Mocap.
Yeah,
I forget what I knew her from.
I know her from that.
Yeah.
And
Let's
then we
see.
get So Felix comes back. Felix is always a joy.
Yeah. I didn't know who he was until the end. I forgot.
You didn't recognize him?
He like gained a lot of weight.
He
and
did
was
gain some
older,
weight.
and I was confused. When the movie was over, I was talking to my dad about it in the car. I was like, I mean, it was really good, but I don't remember who that Felix guy was. I thought he was doing like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 thing, where Dane DeHaan comes out of nowhere and he's like, "Hey, Spider-Man, remember how much good of friends we are?
Nah.
You'll be just like old time." Then my dad was like, "Oh, he was the guy in Casino Royale," and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome."
Yeah. He was in Quantum of Solace and Skyfall as well.
I didn't remember him in Skyfall. I've seen Skyfall
He's
so many
great.
times though.
He's like in the like Chinese bar scene.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was
Rip.
so sad
Yeah.
when he died, even though I didn't really know who he was at the time. I was like, this
'Cause
guy's
it's like-
kind of cool. I like him.
Yeah, he's so likable. And then like
I
they
thought the
shared
shot of
such
him-
genuine dialogue in that scene.
thought the shot of him sinking in the water was a little over dramatic, though.
I guess maybe, but it was just it was like I said before, like it kept adding to the theme of running out of time.
It did.
And fuck, dude. Like you don't typically think that like a death
people
scene of
don't.
like a friend character in an action film is gonna like
James
be
Bond
handled like that,
especially.
because he like mentions his family and then Bond is like you'll see them.
Oh God.
And he like
No.
Bond was really trying to save him.
He really was. He was
Yeah.
like, there's too much blood.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
The guy was like, "Oh, I'm shot, but James, I'm so glad you're here." And he's like, "I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much I can do for you."
Uh-huh.
Why does everyone close to Daniel Craig's Bond die?
Yeah. Tragic. But
I forget the actress name, but the one who showed up to help at the party.
dude,
for a
I
while,
was just
she
about to
was
go into
so fucking good.
she's fucking awesome.
She
Not
better
to mention
return
hot
for
as
a new
fuck.
one. I've been saying for a while that I really hope that they like bring back Bond girls and
Yeah.
stop throwing them away.
Yeah, and especially because she didn't get that much screen time, but
She
she
didn't,
was
she
so
was, like-
good.
Yeah, she kind of stole those scenes.
Yeah,
actually.
like she
There's-
came in, she was completely unique from like every other Bond girl I've seen,
yeah, she was.
and then she just like she had like an amazing action sequence.
Oh, it was so cool.
And did you recognize her?
I wanted to look her up, but I didn't know what the actress
That's
name
the-
was, and I forgot.
That's the main character from Knives Out.
What?
Yeah, I like
What though?
cause
Oh.
she's so like down to earth in that movie,
Yeah.
and she's just like wearing like a
What
sweatshirt
fuck?
the whole time.
I guess
But in this,
in
she's got
its-
like this like deep V
she
dress
kind
and
of had
shit.
a really good chemistry with
Definitely, yeah,
Big. I was like, have these two met?
yeah, they have.
Fucking, they pulled out all the stops for this
They-
movie. I
they
was so
really
worried going
did.
into it. Like I was super hyped for it at first, and super worried when it kept getting delayed.
Yeah,
And then when I went to actually see it, I had like no expectation.
I was just when it was first coming out because I knew about Spectre.
I was just
And I
glad to
was
see
like-
Bond in theaters again.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I knew about Spectre, and then like I was like, well, they gotta do it good for the last one, right? Like they can't
Yeah.
they can't finish Craig's career on like a wet fart.
I thought it was
Uh,
gonna be like kind slightly better than Quantum of Solace, like
Yeah, that was
just
like
acceptable.
yeah, that's like
Quantum of Solace is poo poo though.
yeah, I think it's all right. It's
No,
not a
it's
good
pee-pee
film,
poo-poo.
but it's not. I wouldn't call it bad.
Pee pee poo poo.
Uh,
What do you like? Elliot the villain, the most intimidating name ever.
I just like the actor, bro. He's cool.
He was so
He was in a
small.
French film where he was like crippled and shit.
He was?
Yeah.
He was so small though.
He is.
I was
He's a
not
small
scared of
man.
him.
What can I say?
He just showed up and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm so evil." and
He's
then
like-
just
he's
got
like-
his ass kicked.
Yeah. But dude, that knife fight though, that was pretty cool. That was like 2 seconds at the beginning of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a cool scene.
started okay, ended terribly.
Yeah,
Like the first act, okay, camera work sucks. Terrible.
it's definitely like the Uncharted 3 of the series.
Fuck Michael Bay
Yeah.
holding the camera, shaky cam.
Yeah, there was shaky cam in that one.
This is now a Quantum of Solace review.
No,
We tricked
no,
you.
we're not talking about Quantum of Solace.
Quantum of Solace.
No.
Well, actually, it did another. It was like the only other Bond movie to be a direct sequel.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
That was very cool.
Did not expect that at all. It was like, well, I
Yeah, it almost felt like it had to happen.
It did. I figured they would incorporate Spectre into it again, but I didn't expect it to be like as big.
Yeah, I guess we already kind of mentioned it at the beginning, but yeah, everything they did with Spectre was so good. And like the scene where he like rewrites the virus and then all the Spectre people start getting like Ebola and shit.
That's crazy.
That was what, and that was so well framed because you have like Bond in the middle and the light shines on him and
that
shit.
Was epic. And like the fucking eye thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about, but that was cool.
Uh-huh.
Did you watch Critical's review of it?
Yeah, I did.
He pointed out something that I wasn't thinking about at the time.
What
The
was
like
it?
bomb thing. The grave bomb.
What about the grave? Like, why was it there? And like,
Yeah, like why?
yeah,
Why?
how did he know he was going to be there?
I mean, I guess it was just an epic prank or something.
He is the
Okay.
author of all his pain, so.
He is, in fact, an OC.
Yeah.
A self-insert.
He's the self-insert of the writer.
Yeah. We don't like Spectre very much if it's not very obvious.
Yeah.
The movie.
I don't. Do people like Spectre?
I think most people are kind of lukewarm on it. They're like, it's
Yeah.
a weaker movie, but I don't know if many people, like, hate it.
Yeah, I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan.
It's... Alright, but back to Quantum of Solace, my favorite
No!
James Bond movie.
No. You can't do this.
Like, the part in Quantum of Solace, when it's, like, barely an hour long.
Yeah, I like the part in Quantum of Solace when they're in the desert.
That's, like, most of the movie.
Exactly. I like the
Alright.
part of Quantum of Solace when Daniel Craig was the writer. For like 2 seconds.
I like the part when we stop talking about Quantum of Solace.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
I like
funny
that. I like that part as well.
anymore.
So, yeah, I guess there was a lot of fucking action, and then like they brought all the boys back. You know, they brought Moneypenny back, they brought Q back, and they were amazing as well. Even though they didn't
always,
get
like Q.
yeah
It's
they
funny.
they definitely didn't get as much screen time as Skyfall,
Yeah.
obviously, but they were all
Money-
great. M was
Moneypenny
great.
had like a lot of screen time in Skyfall, though. To be fair,
Yeah, she was basically, well, I guess
Judi Dench
she
was
was the
Bond
Bond girl of that
girl.
movie.
no, it was Judi Dench.
Judi Dench was the
former
Bond
M.
girl.
She was the hottest Bond girl.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up young pictures
She
of Judi
was.
Dench.
She's in it for way more.
Yeah, she
time.
is.
She's
And the
like-
secondary Bond girl dies really fast in that one.
Yeah. Oh god, that was awful.
That was.
She was cool though.
Shout out to the secondary Bond girl in Quantum of Solace. Gets covered in oil and shit.
Oh, that was awful.
Yeah, it was also just Goldfinger again.
Yeah, I mean they're like parts of Quantum.
I mean, it's
of Solace.
cool. It's a callback.
More so like scenes,
Yeah.
not really the writing.
Okay, we're done. We're done with Quantum of Solace.
All right. We're actually reviewing every single James Bond movie from beginning to end.
Yeah,
in
just
this
all of
video.
them
All
in
of
the span of 1 hour.
All right.
Okay, so I'm trying to like piece the puzzle together and like figure out where we're at. So I guess we're at like
Party. Talked about the party. I like the part when she crashes the car into the thing.
Oh yeah, that was great.
The guy just falls in his ass, and he's like, ah.
Yeah, and then she's just like completely fine.
Yeah.
That seemed like a really risky move, but it worked
That
out.
Did not. I mean, whatever.
Uh-huh.
The fucking. What were those called again? The things from Serial Experiments Lane.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
The, like, you know,
Oh, like power lines?
yeah,
Oh.
You know, the thing that's only in serial experiments.
Yeah,
then.
power lines.
Yeah.
I definitely
When they
don't have.
exploded. That was funky.
Yeah, they did. Oh yeah, and Bond just walked through it.
That looked painful.
Yeah, definitely.
What happened after that? There's a part I'm a little hazy on.
Yeah, I feel like that, and then to the I think after that was the stuff with Moneypenny and Q. That's when they came in, and that's when
Oh yeah.
Bond went back to MI6, and they were talking, and they were doing their stuff. That's when I went to pee. And then after that, he goes back.
I remember thinking
what's her
being
name?
there, then I was like, no, there's probably a super epic surprise action scene, and I didn't.
After banishing her, he meets up with her again. He goes
He
to her
sent her
house.
to the shadow realm.
He meets the little girl,
Yeah.
and she's like, "It's not yours," but I guess that was a lie.
Mhm.
And then he like
Okay.
cuts an apple. It's pretty cool.
He did. do
And
that.
then they
And he's,
they
like,
got a
white as-
GTFO.
Remember, he was like, "What's with your dad in secret rooms?"
Yeah.
That was epic.
Uh-huh.
My dad was kind of confused. He was like, "I should watch Spectre again." And I was like, "Even if you watch Spectre, you're still not gonna understand the plot."
Yeah. My mom didn't even see Spectre, and I was like, she'll be fine.
Yeah, whatever.
It's fine.
I don't know. I kind of would recommend watching it though for this one. I think.
Well, you know,
Prepare
you
for
gotta
this,
see the lows to appreciate the highs. You know.
I guess.
Yeah. I think
Crazy.
Oh yeah. So this is the chase scene, which was fucking awesome.
Which one?
When Bond and Madeline and the daughter are
Oh yeah.
escaping, and all
That was
the
so
dudes
cool.
are coming after them.
All the boys.
All the boys.
Kind of was like an Indiana Jones car chase,
Yeah.
like him playing bumper cars.
Yeah,
with
he
the
was.
cars.
It was very strategic. Like he was just like
It was so
he's like moved
stupid.
slightly, and then the car's like flips over.
He's a very good driver.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of funny when they're driving away from the house and you see like 7 cars driving towards the
Yeah.
house. They were all identical. What was the brand again?
I don't
I
know.
can't remember.
I
but
think
I
there
thought
was
it
a
was-
Ford at some point. I don't
I
know
can't
these
remember.
things.
I think it was product placement. I thought it was kind of funny.
This fucking Range Rover probably.
That was cool.
And then like the secondary villain gets crushed by a car.
Oh, that was awful.
that was so sick though, cause like
Get him out.
cause he's like just there on the rock and the tree's breaking and Bond's like fuck you.
Oh god, he's
Yeah.
so cruel.
Yeah, that was like one of the more violent things to happen like in this
Yeah.
whole series.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Also, the part later on with the other, I'm just gonna call her the other 007 because I can't remember the actress's name
Yeah.
for some reason. We'll get to
I'll
it though.
find it, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I guess
mean-
we'll get to that.
Did she even have a name aside from 007?
Nomi. Her name was
Nomi?
Nomi.
Okay, Nomi. Got it.
Her headshot on Letterboxd, she looks like she's doing like a confused smirk.
He's like, I may or may not be James Bond.
Yeah. Apparently she was also in Captain Marvel. Well, rip, I guess. And she's going to be in The Marvels 2022. That does not sound
Okay.
like a movie.
That does not sound like a movie I will see.
Yes. I second that. Okay. She's also in a movie she's in a movie that does not have a poster called The Woman King. I think we have a name for those actually.
The interrogation scene with Christoph Waltz. Or is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we skipped over it.
Yeah, we did because that's
Talked about it in the beginning.
Yeah, because that's when Bond and Madeline meet up again. She like puts
Yeah,
the
it
things
was-
on her hands, and then he's got the things, so he accidentally kills him.
Yeah, what'd you think of the crazy contraption he was in? Like
It was
moved
cool.
The
Like
chair
when it
thing?
was moving forward, it was like so menacing.
It was like rotating.
Yeah. It was really cool.
And he had this big shit-eating grin on his
Yeah.
face.
He was so good. Like that scene just like made his whole character.
He was like so short though. That was epic.
Yeah. I mean honestly like
Fucking redemption.
cuz he didn't do shit, Inspector. He has the epic line of it
Like,
was me,
crushed.
James, the author of all your pain.
He like
Which-
crushed someone's face, I think. Inspector. That's
I
about
think I
it.
remember that. And then like the big guy from Guardians of the Galaxy was there. And they had like a really boring fight on a train.
What?
Spectre. Who
I've
cares?
seen this movie like 4 times.
just that's just how forgettable it was.
I can't.
Um
I always feel like I'm not giving it a fair enough chance, and I rewatch it. I'm like, oh,
yeah, that was literally when we watched it together. We were like, we're gonna give this a chance, and then it just degenerated.
wow.
So I think this is at the part where Rami Malek shows up.
Yeah, I do have complaints about his character.
I feel like I don't know. I liked him a lot.
Mm.
I was very
Honestly, I only really liked the fact that he was performed by Rami Malek because I didn't care about him at all. He's like villain. He's like too cliche Bond villain.
He's certainly not the villain from Skyfall. He doesn't have anything
That's
on him.
never gonna happen. That's the best Bond.
Yeah.
villain. Him and Mads Mikkelsen, Javier Bardem in Skyfall,
Oh yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen, and
Also, shout out to Sean Bean.
Sean Bean in Golden Eyes.
Yeah. That was really
Top
fucking
tier.
good.
The fucking battle on the satellite is the
That was
coolest
so
thing I've
good.
ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I gotta
Yeah,
rewatch that movie.
I didn't like his character, quite honestly. I, like, did not care where he was coming from.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was cool how, like, I thought his ideas were cool, and, like,
I thought the fact that he had a mask for, like, half the movie was really stupid, too. It was, like, entirely for the trailer, because
I guess.
he was,
The part I didn't understand was he, like, met Madeline when she was a child. So how old
Yeah.
is he? Because I feel like he's not that old.
He didn't age.
Yeah. He just did not
Oh.
age.
I feel like Madeline's, like, early 20s. 25, 24. Maybe. Don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
Whatever.
Who knows?
It's kind of a interesting dichotomy. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, a dichotomy between what?
the characters, because
Yeah, between
she
Bond
saved
and...
his life and he saved her life
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Yeah,
When he shows up again and gives her instant PTSD.
yeah. Yeah.
That was crazy.
And then I guess this
Boring,
brings
though.
us to the base and shit.
The base.
Yeah.
When they were in the plane talking about the plan is when I went pee. I was like, oh, pee, gotta go.
It was pretty good. Yeah, got some Q doing and saying Q things.
Yeah, I was like, it's just exposition. Gotta go. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. It was
The
decently
bathroom
fun.
was so far away. I fucking sprinted.
Just like mad
It
dash
took
to the
me, like,
bathroom.
if I was walking, it'd probably take like 2 minutes to get there and like 2 minutes back, so I sprinted.
Hey, gotta.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So like the whole like island sequence was pretty fucking good.
It was pretty great. The plane submarine.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
That was the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah, I like
I
that
think it's a callback.
they brought
to
back
something.
a lot of like goofier Bond elements because back in Skyfall it was just like here's a gun and a radio.
He's a gun and a radio and a car with guns.
It was cool, but you know, it wasn't a classic Bond, but here they had like at the beginning they had the things shoot out of the bottom of the car, like the
This movie
explosives
did
and then...
a lot of things really well.
Yeah.
It had so much work to do. It had to introduce a new Bond. It had to kill off Daniel Craig in a satisfying way.
We're not up to that yet, but yeah,
Spoilers.
Oh shit, spoilers.
Everyone probably knows at this point.
Yeah.
Though. It had to, because it's his last Bond movie. It had to be this
Yeah.
epic thing.
Yeah.
Had to bring back a pretty cool. I guess most people are probably gonna like the villain.
Yeah.
Introduce a pretty fun villain. It had to redeem Spectre.
Yeah. Dude, it did the opposite of fucking the Star Wars Episode 9. It made the last film better
yeah.
in retrospect.
Yeah, that doesn't happen
Yeah.
very often. It had to not be boring despite its 100 billion hour length.
Yeah, fucking, like, what is it, 10 minutes away from Dune?
Yeah, what the hell?
Something like that. I think this film is actually 8 or 10 minutes away from Fellowship. Yeah, Fellowship of the Ring, like the theatrical version,
Fucking the
which
Lord
is
of the
2
Rings
hours
of
and 50
James
minutes.
Bond.
Yeah.
And it balanced camp and the like serious Craig stuff that people like really
Yeah,
well.
that's like the Watch. That was the perfect blending, because it was just like he's finally doing the classic Q thing where he's like, here's all the shit. And then like he gives him the watch and he's like, fuck, I haven't tested this shit, I don't know what it does.
The watch?
Yeah, well, he says I don't know how powerful it is.
I don't remember the watch.
It's the watch that explodes the dude's eye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was sick. And that he pulled out like a great one-liner at that part. He was like, your watch just blew his mind.
That was awful. Oh my god, the one-liners in this movie were really bad.
I love one-liners. I'm a huge fan.
I can't really explain when I think they're done well, but sometimes they just don't land for me
love them always.
most of the time. There was the worst one in this one was when they say like the title of the movie basically.
They did do that. I like that
And,
though. They do that in every Bond
character
movie.
Pushes the fucking guy off into acid. She's like, "Hey, what time is it?
Oh yeah,
Time to die."
that was really cheesy. I gotta admit.
That was awful.
That was very cheesy.
Also, it felt like kind of out of character.
It did. Yeah.
Just horrifically murder a man in acid. Like, why can't you just arrest him? You know, I thought it would have been cool. Because I did like her character, but I have some complaints about her character too. I thought it would have been cooler if there was like an Indiana Jones muscle like character. Why like Bond fights the real villain, she fights the like muscle.
She fights the big guy.
And then when he dies, it wouldn't have felt like he was defenseless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they get into an epic fight for like 3 minutes. Everyone's getting thrown at walls and stuff, maybe breaking through walls. Like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, just like you just break through like 10 walls.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
And then she ends it with a terrible one-liner and throws it in acid. He was just kind of annoying.
Speaking of like the last fight, it was less of a fight and more of a struggle, but it was really cool.
Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Shallow water.
Yeah, the shallow water, and like they're both really fucked up.
They were.
Like,
fucking kicked his ass.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. It gave me this. I wasn't disappointed, but I was like, yeah, there was no way this was gonna be a Metal Gear Solid 4 final boss situation, but they did a damn good job.
Going to be for a while, but I was satisfied with it being short, surprisingly.
Yeah.
The movies, I don't know if there would have been any time to have like a final act like Skyfall where they fight for like a very long time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then Bond's all fucked up. And he's got the virus and shit. And then he fucking dies.
Fucking die. He gets shot by like 20 missiles.
Yeah. Holy shit. Is this guy has to be the first time Bond has had an on-screen death, right?
He's never actually died before.
Like,
I mean, he did technically die in Skyfall.
I
but
guess.
It was also like a fitting arc.
Yeah.
The man who's made it through every mission and never dies fucking dies.
Yeah, finally. Like,
finally.
I
bet Craig requested that.
Yeah, he definitely did, especially because he went out in such a blaze of glory.
That was hilarious.
It was literally like fucking. It was like some Gurren Lagann shit when he blew up. It was just like, see ya, buddy.
It was like a fucking wide shot of him looking into the sky.
Yeah, and then the fucking
missiles were aimed at
yeah, and then they go in and the flames rise up, and it has like this like amazing animation of like all the lines going upwards.
It was crazy. I
Yeah.
can't believe how insane this movie
Yeah,
was.
they really did everything, and they pushed the
I would say
envelope. It was insane.
I would say it was worth the wait.
Definitely.
I was a little more on the lukewarm side when I stepped out of the theater because I was really not happy about the villain. I thought he really dragged it down. He was like just a boring guy who liked plants.
Yeah. I don't know. He said some cool things about plants. He's like, this plant will fucking kill you.
Whatever. Whatever, man. I don't know. Thinking on it though, more and more, there's not a lot I disliked about it. It was just a fucking banger.
I think I'll definitely have to like sit on it, but
I need to watch it again.
So. It's up there. I think Skyfall's still my favorite, but I think this one tops Casino Royale.
I thought you liked Casino Royale the most.
No. I like Skyfall the most. Casino Royale is very good though.
I really like Casino Royale, but I have more nostalgia for Skyfall, so they're more or less tied.
Yeah.
Because they're really different and they have their own strengths.
Yeah, definitely.
Those are my two favorite Bond movies ever, though.
Yeah.
And then GoldenEye and probably this one.
Yeah. GoldenEye's so good.
I think Sean Bean just
yeah, Sean Bean's just everything and everything.
GoldenEye and the Sean Bean fight. And god damn, GoldenEye's crazy.
Yeah. Also, seeing that shit in 4K. Also,
that was crazy. It looked so good.
Did you see No Time to Die in IMAX?
IMAX.
Yes, let's go. 8K.
It looked so good.
It was so amazing looking. Like,
I can't understand why anyone likes 3D, honestly.
Yeah, that's weird. They did show it in 3D, did they? I think I saw that on the tickets.
Did. There's like, my dad was like,
so weird.
I don't like 3D, but if you want to see it in 3D, I'll see it in 3D. And I was like, fuck no.
Yeah, like, how is it still a thing?
Why? Who's seeing Dune in 3D? You see, like,
Saw 3D.
You see, like, something like Saw or, like, The Hobbit in 3D.
The Hobbit.
They really pushed the 3D promotion stuff for The Hobbit for some reason.
That was, like right when it was dying.
No one saw it not in 3D.
Yeah. I can't remember if I saw it in like 40 FPS or not. That whole debacle completely went over my head when I was
Same,
kid.
I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't think I did. Possible though.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't think anyone really knew.
Yeah, who knows?
Aside from Red Letter Media.
When will we have 60 FPS movies? That's what I'm waiting for.
Fucking never.
Yeah, I want Dune running on my RTX 3090.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
That I definitely have, and definitely
you make a custom PC just to watch it.
Yeah, just to watch it, to run it in real time.
Jeez. I think I saw like Alvin and the Chipmunks 2 in 3D or something.
Oh my god, that's a terrible film to watch. That's a terrible film to watch in general.
It's just like, I don't know, 3D.
Yeah, I don't know what I saw in 3D. I honestly don't remember.
I can't remember most of them, but I remember that.
Yeah.
I can't think of any movie that the experience would be like more and just better.
No. I do find it funny though. Do you ever watch a movie now and see some things and you're like, "Oh, this was in 3D."
Yeah, as you can tell.
Fucking yeah, one of the Resident Evil movies, the animated ones. There was parts where shit would just fly at the camera and I was like, "Wait a minute. This was in 3D." Yeah, it is really dumb.
4D died. I don't want to ever see 4D come back.
Did you see a film in 4D?
I've seen a couple of stuff in 4D.
I did not. I heard about it though. It seems weird.
I saw like a Marvel movie in 4D, and I saw Spy Kids 4 in 4D.
They just shake the chairs. Do you remember Spy Kids Smell-O-Vision? Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that was awful. That's
terrible.
I remember it was like a Marvel movie or some superhero movie where like maybe it was like Man of Steel or something. I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
It would like shoot wind at the back of your neck when he was flying. But it
Uh-huh.
was like the fucking weakest breeze
Yeah.
ever. And the
It's so
seat would
lame.
like rock just slightly.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we didn't have to deal with that in this film.
No.
There's
When
a
Daniel
few.
Craig dies, the
Yeah.
fucking chairs all tip over.
They do. I thought you were gonna say the theater just explodes.
Theater explodes. No.
You just get like, you get the fucking G-force of the explosion.
You know what that means, though? You mean
What?
the next movie is gonna have to set up a new Bond and also suck because it's the time-honored tradition.
I
of every
guess,
other
yeah,
James Bond.
maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, I liked.
That's what I'm scared of, to be
I like
honest.
Sylvie's character, but I don't buy her as Bond, and I
Same.
actually don't like the idea of 007 not being James Bond.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I don't care if it's a different actor, but I don't like it that it's like someone with a completely different name.
yeah, I don't know.
agree.
It's definitely weird. I just
I'll give it a chance.
yeah, I'll definitely
but-
give it a chance. The only thing is just like, I don't want a was it Doctor Who season 13? I don't think anyone wants that. So yeah, just don't do that.
Just yeah, don't do that. She didn't have. I mean, they had a lot to do, so she didn't have too much screen time.
Uh,
She was like in the beginning and the end.
yeah, I'm honestly like, who knows if she'll reprise the role? We'll just have to see.
She's probably going to. Her name
Yeah.
is 007.
Yeah, but she also relinquished that title at the end. She said it. She like
Yeah,
gave
but
it back to
then he
Bond, and she
died.
was like, "It's just a number."
But then he died.
I don't know. Maybe she'll be 006 in the next film, and she'll be the villain.
The villain.
That'd be sick.
That'd
Maybe
be
they'll
fun.
just bring back Sean Bean.
Bean as Bond.
Yeah, Sean Bean is Bond. I think he is
Jesus,
too
how
old.
old is he now?
I don't know. Probably too
No,
old.
Daniel Craig's like 57 or something crazy, and he's still
Yeah.
popping the fuck off.
Yeah, I really like. There was a point in the beginning where I was like, "Is this gonna be like?"
He was Bond for like 16 years.
Yeah, one of the longest.
He was the. Well, he wasn't in the most movies, but his time frame is the longest.
Yeah,
I think Sean Connery was in the most movies.
yeah. Was it like six?
Sean Connery was in like 6 movies, and also Never Say Never, I think, which isn't canon for some reason.
Oh, that's one of the weird ones. That's not the film that he did later that was like a Bond film, right?
No,
Okay.
it was just a James Bond movie, but then they were like, it's actually not. It's illegal.
It's
Cancel.
illegal. Why didn't they do that with Spectre? Well, I mean,
I don't.
they did it
know.
good. They did it good.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Who did the cinematography for this?
I don't know. Fucking
Gotta look this
God.
up.
Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh himself.
Be for real.
Linus.
I don't know, I can see
Linus's
people-
vaginuses.
In a couple years, or even 1 year, I can see people saying this is the best James Bond movie, honestly.
Yeah. I'll have to think
He's-
about it, but I might just agree with you. Dude, he
think
did
it's
the
the very
cinematography for
best?
La La Land. It's kind of
That
kind of
movie
rad.
is not good, in my opinion, but
Yeah.
it's shot very well.
But it's got that crazy whip pan that looks like it's edited, but it's not.
It's shot very well.
Yeah. Dude, I love that whip pan. This is actually the only thing I know from that movie, but it's fucking great.
It's pretty great. First Man, what is this?
I have no idea. I've heard American Hustle was good. I think that's a show.
Right? Oh no.
It's got Jennifer Lawrence in it. Jennifer Lawrence from Jujutsu Kaisen?
That meme better not die.
Yeah. That was the last movie I saw. People were talking about that. When I saw Fate, like these guys were talking. They were like explaining that joke to their friends.
Great. Let's see. What was the longest Daniel Craig movie aside from this one?
Probably Skyfall. It was like
Casino
Oh, I think-
Royale's longer by 1 minute.
oh
Apparently.
yeah, I was about to say I think they're the same length, but I guess 1 minute.
I was.
And then
clocking
Spectre's
so
like really
fast.
short, right? Spectre's like an hour and 30 minutes.
Spectre's the
Hour and
longest, actually.
48. Okay.
It was the
Still pretty
longest.
short.
But it was the longest Craig one.
Wait, Spectre?
Yeah.
I thought Skyfall and Casino Royale were 2 hours. Oh wait, no.
It's like 4 minutes longer than
Oh,
Casino
no,
Royale.
no, no. It's yeah, 148 minutes. Okay.
I cannot
did not.
believe this movie's 163 minutes.
Yeah.
Is it longer than Dune? I gotta check.
I think it's like the same length. Isn't
It's
Dune
longer than
Yeah,
Dune.
Dune's 240, isn't it?
What? No, Dune's 155.
Wait, what?
According to Letterboxd, Dune's 155 and No Time to Die is 163.
Wait, Dune 2021 runtime. I thought it was 140. It's 2 hours and 35.
Dune? Yeah, so
Yeah.
it is long. It is long.
It is longer. My god.
What the? Jesus.
My god.
Right,
Yeah, so I
No
guess-
Time to Die into the moist meter.
I give it about 93%.
I give it about a dead Daniel Craig out of
A dead Daniel Craig. I give it a dead protagonist out of 10.
Yeah.
I out of 10, because I usually go 10, my legitimate rating is like 9.2. I think it's
crap.
fantastic.
I gave it, so I didn't want to like rush to be super hyped about it. I was like, I want to sit on it a bit more.
Yeah.
Sat on it for like a day. First it was like a 7, now it's like an 8 or 9.
Yeah, yeah. Damn.
So
Like,
it's, that's basically as perfect as James Bond movies get.
yeah.
If you like Skyfall, it's probably not possible to dislike this one.
I think it's very hard to dislike this film. if you're
It's really hard.
if you're a
to
Bond
dislike,
film or just a
Daniel
movie
Craig.
goer. Yeah.
or just it's just like
Also, it
generally
looks so good.
It-
Dude, the colors in this film, like when
How's
they
the
were on the
Skyfall
boat and it
shot?
was all red. Holy shit, dude.
I think Skyfall's probably shot the best, and then followed by this one.
Yeah, that was one thing, because like I really like
Right.
the subdued tones of Skyfall, but this one had a lot more like style, I guess.
I think it kind of lagged in the middle a bit. It was like
A bit, but
a
not
little
long.
confused where to go.
I
Yeah,
guess.
whatever. It was like, what do we gotta go talk to M now or something, I guess.
Yeah. Then
He
he
didn't have much runtime though.
yeah.
He was like
He was
As
there,
soon as
I
the
guess.
he complained about.
He
Like,
was
I got every
complaining.
single country in the world breathing down my neck.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of warranted though.
Yeah.
Very fucking epic Metal Gear like islands though.
Oh yeah, like yeah, they. That's the one thing that really made me think of Metal Gear was fucking when they're like nanomachines.
Yeah,
So they didn't call them nanomachines. They called
They
them
did.
something else. They called them
They did,
nanobots or something.
same
Something
difference.
lame. But yeah,
Nanobots.
nanomachines.
That's
And
terrible.
there was a
they
lot
did
of
have-
there was a lot of things that reminded me of Death Stranding, but that's superficial.
He did have to die though, because if he interacted with anyone
Yeah,
else
he would
ever,
fucking kill them.
it's possible that his fucking, I don't know what to call it, his die disease
Yeah,
would have came back to like his daughter or something.
exactly. Yeah.
I would have never thought about giving Bond like an actual family arc.
Yeah, that
it-
was
Fucking cool.
yeah. It's definitely like it makes sense, but it's also like such a cool new twist.
Oh, it was, yeah. For a second, I was thinking that they might like foreshadow that his daughter becomes Bond or something.
Oh no, that would be dumb.
That'd be kind of dumb, but
Yeah.
whatever. Or
Yeah.
like say too. She's not returning.
Death Stranding 2? Everybody get hype?
Nope.
I think they
Nope.
they might have announced that. I don't know if that was real
Alright,
though.
back to Quantum of Solace.
No!